Why are the lights off? There's someone there.
A bit creepy.
Mr. Roberts?
You alright?
Oh, guys, sorry, you just caught me having a moment. I was just thinking about Ollie, just thinking about Joe, Tyler, Jack, Harry, Noah. But they're moving on and we may never see them in this sports hall again, gracing the handball or basketball courts, getting incredibly frustrated and punching the climbing wall mats when we don't score. Or Joe having his 100th shot at the top corner and missing. I'm just incredibly emotional. And if they were here right now, I'd wish them the best of luck for their future and whatever they go on to do. I'm certain it'll be in the sports industry. And if they were here right now, I'd thank them as well. I'd thank them for their efforts, for PE throughout this year, being the sports technicians, coaching, being teaching assistants with some of our most in need students in the lower school, and just being absolute ledges, which I've really enjoyed spending my time with. But they're not here, and it makes me really sad. And if they were here, I'd say that to them.
Right, you lot. I don't know where to start. I don't know where to sit. Do I sit on Jack Thorne's many a broken chair? Do I gain back my swivel chair that Noah stole from me over a year ago? Do I perch myself in front of the place where the trousers once lived? Yeah, I don't know, guys. I honestly, you're here for a whole nother half term because you love it that much. And I would hate for you to have too many praises sung about you, because I still have to put up with you for a whole nother 6 or 7 weeks. But you've honestly been a pleasure. And I'm going to say it's pregnancy hormones, and I'm going to go, do you know what? I'm not going to cry. But genuinely, you've been just the most awesome bunch. From constantly nagging Noah and Tyler to get online over lockdown, to still nagging Noah and trying to get Tyler to wake up in a lesson, to Jack breaking countless chairs. I think you owe the caretakers a lot of money, to Harry cleaning up your mess. Ollie, we've got to sort out your farting, mate. You're stinking out the room. And Joe, with your headphones in and just not really knowing what's going on from time to time. But aside from all of those bits, you are the most caring, wonderful bunch of students that we are all going to miss very, very dearly here at South Dartmoor. You have been a saviour to me. You've made me laugh. You've made me cry. You've made me frustrated. But most of all, you have made the last weird lockdown years very, very enjoyable. And I just want to wish you all the best of luck for your future endeavours. Don't be strangers. Stay in touch. Whether that is through social media like we do anyway, or just pop back in, help out with gym club. Please stop trying to break yourselves. Jack flying over a vault and landing on your face. But honestly, you have been an absolute ledge of a group. And I cannot wait to hear how you get on and all of your future success, because you're a wonderful bunch. So I don't want to speak for any longer, because I'm sure Mr. Roberts is going to go to town and probably do a half-an-hour video for you. But from me, all the best, you lot. Love you all dearly. You're stars. Take care. Oh, and I'll be sure to let you know who wins the sweepstake with baby gender, baby name. Also, why do I keep finding random sized balls all around P1? Someone own up.
Hello chaps, Mr. Slater here. Just a quick one to say thank you and goodbye really. I'm sure the other PE guys have said this, but you've just been an absolute legend group really, from beginning to end. Lovely group of young men. I'm sure you're going to go on to do amazing things. Even Noah, who's managed not to hand in one bit of work to me on time yet, but I still have high hopes for you, Noah. Joe, always smiling. Jack, contributions in lessons have just been fantastic. Harry, my favourite part was when you were agitating all the women when we were doing feminism. It was a wonder to behold. And who have I forgot? Tyler, Liverpool supporter, so obviously a legend. All right, guys, best of luck for the future. All right, and well done on the last 2 years.
Chiplin.
Cheers. Oh, and Ollie Chiplin. How did I forget Ollie Chiplin? Ollie, ledge. You know you're a ledge, and I'll miss you.
Other members of the PE department have already spoken about you very highly, and I can only add to that really. Although I've only taught you CTECH this year, obviously I've known you all since you were year 7. Some of you were in my house, Foxtor. Some of you have been in my GCSE PE class, but probably taught most all of you core PE. So really, all I'd like to say is wish you all the very best. I think the biggest compliment I can give you is that I genuinely don't believe I would teach a better class than I've taught this year. And obviously that includes the 12s, but you as year 13s acting as role models in that group, and your conduct and your application and your effort, and not just in lesson time, but you've really enhanced the PE department this year in what's been a really difficult time with COVID and with all the risk assessments and with all the safety and the sanitising and things like that. I honestly don't believe the PE department could have run without you this year. And that is an unbelievable testament when we talk to you about your students at the school. So you have gone way above and beyond. And I know as a PE department, we thank you wholeheartedly for that. Also, I'd just like to say on the young men you've become, and that you are polite and that you are respectful. And I think that is obviously the biggest compliment that we can give you. Some of you I've known more closely than others, in particular Mr. Chiplin, obviously in my house for 5 years, and I have been genuinely blown away, Ollie, by the way that you behave and the way that you work now. And again, that young man that you've become, from when we've been through a few difficult times in the past, but you started to turn that corner in year 10 and 11, and boy was that corner, because you have, again, you have just proved to anybody that if you really want to put your mind to it, and if you really do want to work hard, that you can, and you can achieve. And I'm sure you will go on and really enjoy Marjons, and you'll be great down there. So good luck to you. And the only reason Mr. Chiplin has got a special mention is obviously we've been on a bit more of a journey as a head of house for you. So the guys, just really good luck, all right? Thank you for giving me a great class in what is going to be my last year as well at South Dartmoor, and you've been a pleasure to teach.
So this is our goodbye video to you all. Over the last year we've had some very memorable and funny moments.
Here are some of our most memorable moments. When Jack's trousers were ripped and he didn't realise when he was giving me a cupcake in front of 15 Marjons people. Playing one touch with a yellow ball before and after our mocks.
When we first saw Noah's housekeeping skills when he stole Henry the Hoover to clear up his mess.
Harry forgetting his surroundings in lesson and accidentally swearing in front of the teachers.
Joe not understanding how to play cheap and his special shrine.
Everyone moving out the way when Ollie shoots a handball.
Tyler's quick and witty remarks.
We're all going to miss you all.
But we won't miss the stinking of the room.
We don't want the netball game to be ever mentioned again because we all know you all cheated.
Good luck, we'll miss you all.